Hey guys, this is Dr. Hub. Now we look at the non-rural housing standards in India. This is with respect to India. So housing parameters, first is the site. So site, what is the explanation here? The site is an elevated to protect it from rains and floods. It is elevated so that it can combat the rain as well as the flooding. Then comes, there is a independent access to street. There's a independent, this is an access, independent access, this is to the street, and away from vector breeding sites. So it is away from vector breeding sites, and also the other pollutants, and also other pollutants. So what does this pollutants include? They can include smoke, noise as well as dust. Then there is a soil on which it is founded and it must be dry and safe. So then comes the soil. This soil, it has to be dry. If it is founded, it should be dry as well as it should be safe. Next, we are going to look at the flooring. So in terms of the floor, what do we have? It is a pakka floor, that is impermeable. There is a pakka flooring. It is impermeable and it is very easy to clean. Next, there is also, it is free from cracks. It is free from the cracks as well as it is damp proof. The height of the plinth must be 2 to 3 feet. So the height of the plinth, it should be at least 2 to 3 feet. Now what about the walls? The walls, it is about 9 inches thick. Wall must be 9 inches thick. It should be strong. It should be strong, as well as there is low heat capacity. There is low heat capacity and it is weather resistant. It is weather resistant and it is unsuitable for the harborage of rats. It is unsuitable for the harborage of the rats as well as the vermin. Next, we move on to the roof. So roof is nothing but the height is not less than 10 feet. So height is greater than 10 feet or 3 meters. Then there is a question on the rooms. The room, the height should not be less than, in case of the room, the number of rooms must be according to the size of the family. So the number of rooms must be according to the size of family. So it is according to the size of the family, and the basic number is 2. So basic is going to be 2. What about the floor area? The floor area is, a living room should have at least 120 square feet of area for occupancy of more than one person. This is for more than one person, and there is a 100 square feet occupancy for only one person. 100 square feet occupancy, this is for one person. And 50 to 100, there is 50 to 100 square feet floor area per person is optimum in living room. So 50 to 100 floor area per person, this is optimum in living room. So this is optimum in case of living room. Next is the cubic space. So cubic space is going to be 500 to 1000 cubic feet, and this is of airspace per capita. This airspace per capita. Next is the windows. So in windows, there's at least 2 windows per room. So there's 2 windows. This is per room, and this is while one opening into the open space. One will open to the open space, and the windows must be at a height of not more than 3 feet above the ground. So it should be less than 3 feet above ground. The window must be 1/5 of the floor area. So the window must be 1/5 of the floor area. Next, we look at the lightning. So in terms of lightning, there's a daylight factor. It should be greater than 1%, and this is over half, greater than 1% over half the floor area. Next is the sanitary privy. So it must be in every house. It must be present in every house. So what else? There are proper facilities for the garbage disposal. So there's proper facilities of the garbage disposal. Then there's also bathing. There is washing and a good water supply. Washing as well as good water supply.